Hey everybody, Mark Johnson here, founder and creative director of Able Abe Studios, back again with another episode of For the Love of Monday, episode number 34. So yeah, in today's episode, continuing with the theme that I've set last week's video, is I am taking articles that I found from the BehindTheHustle.com and kind of giving a little review, maybe even sharing the points that were important to me, that are, or even points that, I felt that would be great to share on this channel, on this motivation kind of type of Monday post. So this article that I found from BehindTheHustle.com is entitled, How to Create the Life You Deserve. I think everyone can agree that that is something that they would love to do. I think that's, sometimes relegated to the people who, have like, they're born into a family where there's money, where you can, kind of just choose what the life that you want. But I think there's opportunity for everyone to have the ability to create the life that they deserve, or that they want, or that they've been thinking about. It's just a matter of, are you willing to do the steps or take the initiative to take that into your own hands. So I'm just going to go down the list of things that they shared in this article. And again, I'll put the link in the description so you can find out on your own time. But again, the article is entitled, How to Create the Life That You Deserve. So let's get started. The number one way to help create the life that you deserve is that you got to find out what it is that you want to do. Quit worrying, quit wondering, quit thinking, figure it out and do it now. Like right now. Figure it out, because ultimately, once you start actually putting in the effort, putting in the time, and actually know the things that you want to be able to create in your life, it'll make your life that much more happier and more fulfilled. So stop wondering. The time for that is, past. It's time to figure out now and start making steps towards that. A tip that you can use to kind of like, if maybe you're in that position where you're not necessarily understanding what it is that you really want to do, ask a friend, ask a family member, someone who knows you really well. Ask them what you would be best suited doing within your life that would make you happy and fulfilled. The number two reason on how to create the life that you deserve is that you got to create out of your comfort zone goals. Okay, you got to be audacious. And how wonderful is a word? Audacious. Audacious is a wonderful. If you don't understand what audacious means, it means goals that make you feel a little bit scared to accomplish. A little bit fearful that, okay, maybe you may not be able to make that. Just a little bit worried that you may not have the ability to do the things that you're trying to create. If you're feeling that when you think about these goals, that's probably what you should be shooting for, because that little bit of a fear is, obviously it could, hinder you, but let's just say that fear is good in the sense that it is going to drive you to kind of, make and take and do the things that whatever it needs to achieve that goal. Audacious, right? Your goals should be daring, ambitious, all of those things, what I'm saying? And also at the same time, when they talk about being out of your comfort zone, in a sense, it's okay. It's okay. Don't, in a sense, you want to be okay with being uncomfortable, because again, like that little bit of fear, a little bit of worry, a little bit of concern is what's going to help drive you and power you from making, basically to make it happen. So a little tip, and to create these goals that are so ambitious, so audacious, you gotta understand that you're not gonna be able to accomplish it all at one time. So be prepared to take just one step at a time, one step at a time. Okay, so the number three reason on how to create the life you deserve is that you got to muster the confidence. Okay, as I talked about in the last one, there's going to be a little bit of fear, a little concern. You got to muster that confidence to squash that fear, squash those worries, and be able to move on with those big, powerful, ambitious, audacious goals. So you got to muster that confidence in a way that's gonna, always gonna make you better. It's gonna make you, in a sense, more prepared and more apt to deal with the things that are gonna come your way as you set out on this journey. A tip for this one is, if your confidence is faltering, okay, let's just say you're not finding the confidence to kind of get after these things, find out why. Ask yourself why. What's the real thing that's holding you back? Is it the fear of actually being able to succeed, or is it something other than that? And no matter what the reason is that you're feeling this way, taking action is the only way you're going to be able to push that aside and really get in and step into the confidence that you need to build to create the life that you deserve. Okay, so the number 4 and final way on how to create the life you deserve is that you need to take action. Okay, you need to take charge and just do the work. Dive into it. Understand it's not going to come overnight. It's going to take some time. You gotta have some patience. But at the same time, you gotta just be willing to do the work. Whatever work comes your way, this, overcome this obstacle. Be prepared to overcome the next obstacle as well. And as you do that, you'll gain momentum. And as the momentum, you start building that momentum, then a lot of these things are just going to take care of themselves, because you're already crushing things as they come, and even before they come, because you build the confidence, you're doing the work, you're like super focused because you know what it is you want to be able to do, and that momentum is just getting bigger and bigger, and you'll be able to crush everything. Tip for number 4 and the final one is to not procrastinate. Okay, because if you find yourself in the same position that you were when you started, you're gonna kind of get, deflated. You're gonna get, discouraged. You're gonna find that the confidence you're building is not enough. So you want to keep going, and keep going, because that's really only the thing that's gonna make what you want a reality. So just kind of keep that in mind and stay strong. So there you have it. That is my review on how to create the life that you deserve. Seems pretty simple, but I think at the end of the day, it's really you taking the initiative to find out what you really want, set those specific goals, muster up the confidence that you need to kind of do this, and just kind of take that first step so that you can build a momentum so you can crush your goals as they come. So hopefully it was helpful to you. I enjoyed sharing it with you. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing with the channel, kind of this new direction for the Love of Monday, definitely let me know and subscribe to the channel. If you want to share with me maybe some of the things that you pulled out that were important to you, maybe you needed that, leave that in the comment box below. Share with me what specifically it was that kind of like popped out to you, or maybe if there's some things on here that you've tried and maybe it didn't work so good for you that time. Maybe think about some of the ways you can change it this time around and go for it. Yeah, like we always do at this time. Have a blessed day. See you the flip side. Let's go.